Okay, guys, thanks for clicking on this video. This is a way between Nova Run episode 1 and 2. I'm just doing a little, I guess, a teaser to keep attention for it. I'm showing people kind of a behind the scenes of me working on it and my toils and issues I'm having in where it's coming to scheduling and getting the boys filmed and all that stuff. So here's a little behind the scenes stuff, the troubles I'm running into, and kind of my trial and error of solving these. So stick around. I'm getting nothing done as far as Boy Part 2 of this sci-fi series. Since last time, Alexa, stop. Since last time, what I did was I had to develop episode 2, which I had an idea what I wanted, so I had a rundown. So I had to make a rundown, take a rundown into a script, make a new script. Came out to be a hefty 5-page script, not bad. A lot of that includes directions and stuff. Then I took that 5-page script, turned it into a front and back of these giant sheets storyboard for all 12 scenes. Then I went back through and I highlighted the ones that would be full green screen, that would need kind of Blender digitalized special effects, stuff, ones that were full digital, you know, like your spaceship flying or whatever. And then I hit a wall. Because the tricky thing is I'm working with kids, okay, obviously. Shoots aren't easy. It's not one of those things where, okay, today we'll do scene 1. When I'm filming with kids, I can't just go on location and be able to do these shots like normally because they run out of patience. It's hard to find time, wrangle them up and everything. And so I'm at the position now where I don't know where to start or where to go next. What scenes to shoot, or what order to do it. So I'm sitting down here. The way that we got most of scene 1. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm literally going to have this paper here, and down the side do 1 through 12, and each scene, like this one has A through J in scene 1. Scene 2 has I didn't do it for all of them. M, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and M. Scene 3 has a O. Okay. Now I did that. Yeah, I know there's a 3 on the ceiling. Nova Run, episode 2, scene 1. So I got A, F, E, G, I, J. So I did that. I took the time to make that effort happen. So it looks like what I need to do now is be digital for the most part. Close up of radar. Full digital. A blender shot. Full digital shot. ABCD. ABCD. Check, and H. Alright, so scene 1 is pretty much filmed. 1 scene of 12. Another hang up it's one of those things that I've taken a step back rather than trying is, say there's a scene here, for example, where the boys land in their spaceship, they get out. I meet them, right? So they'll be in a 3D environment, green screen, and so will I, right? So I'll be coming from a distance to show the mass of this room, the mass size, whatever. I don't have a huge green screen. I think it's like a 6x6. It's tiny, right? So there's no way I'm going to be able to line a shot up with the light matching and everything, where it's the 3 of us in the same space. So I'll have to film their space, green screen it out, digitize it, whatever. Film me outside, and then mesh the 2 together. Okay? Easy peasy? A lot of times I get the hang up because I'm like, okay, so it helps I'm talking to you, random camera. I don't have 1 through 12 up to P in some of these scenes. I really have to shoot because some are digital, but also more because some are reshot twice, okay? And it's hard to find a schedule. These snots running around and work and no misses and stuff to do and it's garden time and this and that because, well, life is other things other than making kids movies that are supposed to be easy and little effort when they end up being stressful and much effort. Alexa, play classical music. New plan, and it's just me. I don't want to give too much away of the thing. That's why I'm kind of being vague about it. Okay, here's my breakfast that you saw me eating. Here's my coffee, which you'll see me drinking. Okay, so essentially what I'm going to do is here I have the scenes as they are. And for example, first scene, anything with a green spot on it shows that it's a green screen shot. You'll only see the first page. Green screen shot. A little bit of red means it's full digital. If it's surrounded by red, it means it's a Blender shot, which means the thing that's in there is made in Blender, 3D modeling program. And that's basically it. So what I'm going to do through now is I'm going to translate that out of this sheet where I was doing A, or 1 through 12, A through however many frames, shots I'll have in each scene. I'm going to change things a little bit. We're going to keep with the same thing, full digital, or I'm sorry, this will be green screen. If there's green, easy to tell. Digital in Blender, or 2. And then I will do blue, will be when I need a separate part, when I need to film myself. Now, I know you're like, first off, the 4 people that are watching this, I appreciate you. Second off, they're like, okay, show us a stupid storyboard. It's not gonna look anything like it's done, first off. All right. Okay, so let's see. Scene number 2 in that new method. Let me write down my key real quick. So it's gonna be, side note, when it comes to the later scenes, I'm playing the henchmen or the bad guys or whatever. So that'll be a fun, me playing myself. Lines. Shot 1, scene 1, I fly in, easy peasy. That is going to be Blender, but full digital. That's 3 lines. A is doot. Take this shot. Line around it is Blender. It's also gonna be full digital. 2A. ... Fair? Fair. And the whole reason that I care that much about full digital shots and Blender shots are something that I don't need to schedule. I can just sit down on my computer and I can nip away at it. I can keep it open, work on it for 6 minutes, 4.5 hours, whatever. Work on it, nip at it, come back to it. It doesn't really matter. Where anything in person is, obviously, you have to schedule the time, you have to figure out the props, you have to get the kids in order, you have to find a good time that's not already taken up by anything else. Make sure that they're not in a cranky mood. C is full digital, Blender, green screen. Actually, that's me, so the green screen is different. If it's me, it's going to imply that it's green screen separate, so I'll do that. Full digital, so that one I know. That scene now I know. It's got the 3 pinks, Blender, full digital, and me extra, that is one scene that I can film on my own without the boys. And I can scratch that off, and I can say that I filmed it, and there's got to be a separate way of denoting that I filmed it. And so I'll still need to create that scene digitally. See, a lot of things more goes into that. You'll see the final product and you'll be like, oh, that was a fun couple minutes that we got to enjoy. And if you don't know the kind of the back end of things, or if you do know the back end of things and realize that there's only one person doing it, it's kind of one person who's already got a busy enough schedule. It makes things a little different. We're in this huge space. We're in a hangar in the middle of space. Huge. Massive. If the shot's this tight, it's not going to show how massive it is. It's not going to show that there's an urgency that they got me away from my station because they need me to get them into access to where they need down the planet, right? If it's just like me in the room, I'm like, why don't I just shoot them? What is there? Is anybody going to hear it? Can anybody hear it? Is it a soundproof room? The green side, I guess I don't really need to care that much about full digital when I'm filming it. Alright, whatever. Bedhead with hat. Part of me thinks I'm taking a step back doing this method too, because it's just. Yes, I'm positively working on it. Scene 3. Oh my god. Okay, so scene 3 is one that I can film with a drone. Okay, so I'm looking forward to the drone shots because those will be fun. Flying through the sky, putting a spaceship in there so it kind of looks kind of neat. Never done a shot like that before. I think I promised this from the beginning, is here's a basic rundown of this episode without spoiling anything. So in our previous episode, we had Gus's character go to the blockade and need in. He needs something down on that planet. We don't know what yet. So he was told by the gatekeeper that you need a code to get in here. I can't give you a code. They'll figure that out, but I can send you to a place you can get a code. We went to that place, found Milo living in the woods. Milo has these codes. Milo has been through the tracks, around the tracks, whatever the phrase is. So they come back with a plan that we take off now. Milo will be stowed in Gus's ship, and they're going to make a surprise attack. Do they get through the blockade? I don't know. But when they do, they'll get down to the planet. They'll run into new threats. Maybe some old threats, too. And move forward towards the goal. So this is a 4-parter. The whole series is 4-part. The final part will come out around Christmas. This part will come out before the end of next month, because it's just January, February, March. First one came out in March. April, May, June. We're freaking pushing it. It's going to come out by the end of June. Then there's July, August, September for part 3. And October, November, December will be part 4. So that's how it goes. Thanks for watching. And look for an overrun come to the end of June. And hopefully I'm going to be pushing that schedule because I'm not even getting close to the shoots. I've shot one portion of one scene. Bye.